Hello, in this video I wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing video. I got a new tarot deck. This is the original Rider Waite Tarot pack, and it was reprinted. This is the original version that came out again in '93. Let's see if I can get it open. There we go. I've seen other people that have this, and I really wanted it, so I bought it for myself. The back says, A.E. Waite was a celebrated writer on occult topics and a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. His 78-card tarot deck is probably the most widely used in the world. The rich figurative designs that are the hallmark of this set will help everyone to understand and enjoy the unique language of tarot. The contents of this are the complete 78-card Waite deck, including the 22 majors and 56 minors. The Key to the Tarot by A.E. Waite, revised and updated with a foreword by Liz Green, and a divinatory chart. So let's open it. Alright, so we have the basic Celtic cross here. I'm very familiar with this one. I do it all of the time for myself and other people, clients, and for my other YouTube videos. And here we have the original Rider Waite tarot deck. So I liked this because this has the original lilies backing on them. Of course, it's new. It's not like the original, but they printed these lilies on the back of this re-released edition as sort of a commemorative thing. The lily backing was actually, I guess they quit doing that. Something about a fire. So I struggle through opening this plastic. Whoa, sorry about that. Okay. Something about a fire with like the printing factory or something. They just quit making them this way. If you see the lilies back there, quite rare with the original ones. It's the pre 1971 copyright. So there's an insert here, Pamela Coleman Smith and her life. And we have this also cover or insert here. Let's go ahead and put that here. So I'm seeing with these colors already that they're very orangey yellow. The Empress is like very kind of lots of browns and yellows and oranges, not a lot of like other colors. They're not very bright. They're a little bit muddled. The Emperor looks all right. Looks cool. I guess this is supposed to look like how they originally looked when they were made. It has sort of like a green, yellowish, sort of sepia kind of tinge to the cards. Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Man, Death. Really, wow. It's all pretty much the same sort of green color. The Moon and the Star cards, the colors look exactly the same. Sun, there's some reddish orange. It's kind of fun to see how they were colored. The Knight of Swords' face seems to stand out more to me. The Fool's face looks different. The faces look different on these. love how they're going backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 instead of 1, 2, 3. Oh, that looks cool. Ace of Swords looks really, the background looks kind of like, not gray. It looks like spotty, sort of vintage, cream, white, flat specks. The King of Wands, his face looks funny to me. For some reason, I feel like he has a bigger nose. The Queen of Wands, all their faces look different to me. You can't really tell so much with the Knight of Wands because he has this big helmet on. But their faces are defined so differently. The staves are like more orange too. This is really interesting. Oh my god, look at the King of Cups. The King of Cups, actually, yeah, all of their faces look different. It's quite entertaining. They have like a different personality because of that. This is very green. The greens are more green. They're not very blue colors. Wow. Really. The Queen of Pentacles face looks lighter, or brighter, I guess. The Page of Pentacles, it's like he's got like a little goatee here. I know it looks like it's a shadow, but I swear it's like a goatee. He has facial hair. I'm gonna see this card forever different. What's up with the coloring on her hat too? This is all like just sort of drawn in here. There's no real color on her dress. The Knight of Pentacles woman. She seems to be lacking a lot of Venusian colors and energy. It's interesting. Faces all look different. There's less definition with the Five of Pentacles card too. They are just sort of all blend in with the background. His face looks a little bit more squished too somehow. Wow. This is really interesting to me to see the different style that this deck has. It says 1971 US Games. It doesn't say like the full word copyright on the side. Wow. It's the key to the tarot. Okay. I'll probably thumb through it, probably look through it. I do have a similar book to this. I think it's like the Pictorial Key or something. I'm not exactly sure what it's titled. It's a black book. Yeah, Forward by Liz Green. It's interesting. So contemporary mixed with this traditional old school sort of, there's the box. There's like a whole culture really that's very involved with like lots of people looking for different copyrights and all of that for collector's editions. I'm kind of one of those people. I'm not a serious collector. I have like a couple that are more easily obtainable, less rare. The university books, I guess, would be the one that I would really want, of course. That one's one of the originals. It's most rare. Anyway, this is cool. So I'm going to actually do, I guess I'll just leave this here. I'll leave this here too. This here. I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm not gonna use the Celtic cross with this, but this is what I tend to do whenever I get a new deck. I do the interview spread. I'm going to do it with this as well. And then I'll probably put them back in order when I'm done and do some sort of ritual or welcoming. I I might even do this spread over again, but I just wanted to do it without really, you know, consecrating the deck, I guess, putting my energy into them or clearing them, just sort of take it as it is, like, naturally already. Who are you as a deck? What is your energy like? What is your greatest strength? What is your greatest weakness? Tell me about us together, our energy combined. What is your message for me? This deck feels very clean. It is the energy is the King of Swords. It's Libra. For some reason, I feel like the King of Swords isn't as tall. It must be the face. He's got a different face, and he's sort of almost appears as though he's looking to the down and to the left instead of straight at you with this sort of intimidating stare. It's just completely different energy within his facial expression that brings like a completely different message across. It looks a little bit softer. So that's the energy of the deck, is like the King of Swords. He's very cut and dry and severe, but it's softer. It's more, I almost want to say, well, I don't know how else to say that. I guess softer than the regular, newer versions. Its greatest strength is World. Well, it's a very popular deck. I almost feel like her boobs are a little bit more saggy in this than the others. Or they're just more pronounced. She's got more to her there. Anyway, yeah, this is great. It's a great strength. Is the World. It's like things coming back to completion, bringing things full circle. It's a re-edition, and you see this circle here on the tarot pack. There it is. It's one of the most popular decks in all of, you know, history, basically. I love how she's looking at him too. And what else am I getting? This card is about success and achievement as well. So I think this was a good thing that they did. They brought things full circle with sort of the old and the new together. Its greatest weakness is the Five of Swords. Maybe some people won't like it. This is generally a card of rejection, like bad talk, gossip, things like that. People have negative criticisms or things to say about this. Could be. And also, if it's coming off as a sword, this particular deck that I have is very cut and dry, and sometimes it can be like very brutally honest. Maybe it won't tell me what I want to hear. I kind of find that with the Rider Waite style. It doesn't really coddle me as far as messages go. Us together is justice. Well, I agree. It was meant to be. All is just and fair in the world. I love this little white sock that's coming out through. It's the only like absence of color. Everything is just so dark. Like it's dark red, dark orange, dark green, like I don't know what this green cream color. And then you have this little white sock. The white is very pronounced on this. The green even sort of doesn't really have much of a contrast with the red. Either way, again, we have another sword here, the Sword of Truth. Lots of sword energy. Lots of just says it like it is. It's very factual. A lot of information that comes through this deck. Maybe that's the portal here, of like connecting to the other side, channeling. Yeah. Okay, it's message with us. It's balanced. Well, I'm very comfortable using this deck anyway, so. Okay, and message for me. Okay. Competition. I have several other Rider Waite decks that I go back and forth between. Maybe it feels like it has to compete with the other decks, the other Rider Waite decks. It's a new deck, a new thing. Aces are new, pentacles are things, something that you can hold in your hand. All right, so its greatest strength and us together look like, you know, they have the two majors, looks good. Its energy is the King of Swords. Maybe the King of Swords' energy is in here as well. You have the two fives, which is an interesting change. It's very masculine. It's a very masculine energy deck. You have wands and swords, which are both masculine elements, the two majors, and then you have another masculine air. So, okay. It's not very Venusian. It's not very feminine. It doesn't have a lot of art colors to it. It's maybe a little bit primitive as far as like the printing press goes. And maybe that's what the King of Swords is like. He's the king of information. He's the king of distributing information. So I get that there's like a printing press energy here. It's one of the originals, right? Again, we have sort of this circular energy here, as we have here. I think I'm going to clear this deck. I'll do my clearing. I might do a little ritual with it to sort of welcome it and put my energy into it as well. I just wanted to see organically as it was, without me really messing with it first, what it was like, what the energy was like. So very cool. So I just yeah, I wanted to make this video. I'm going to be I think the next video I make is comparing the different Rider Waite tarot decks that I have, to show you like the different colors between the different editions and copyrights and all of that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the upcoming videos.